Bidet Critters, and welcome back to the channel. We have finally circled back around to Vox Machina. My initial start was through the series Amazon Prime. If you guys are new to the channel, that's where I started with my introduction to D&D. The critter community has been great in introducing me to rules, gameplay, and characters, and little tidbits, and inside jokes. And by the way, I'm finally going to see where that bidet joke originates from. I'm looking forward to that moment and all the other moments in this series. Now, this is a long series we're getting into and starting a whole campaign. So I'm always taking recommendations. You guys are going to be my tour guides through this whole thing, this whole series of reactions. If there's things you think I should skip, because I don't know, this first episode is 3 hours long or something like that. So you guys can let me know if there's sections I should skip. I feel like I'm going to want to watch everything, but if I can watch some things on my own and other things I can highlight, record, and upload for you guys to watch me watch along too. So nonetheless, I know there's a lot we're getting into. Stories. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how much going through the whole first season. I know some things changed in the animation, but I'm looking forward to seeing how much I remember and what I pick up on as we go through this. And I know some of you guys have already warned me in the comment section about the issues, not only within the group, the one who shall not be named, even though he'll be in these videos, and the issues he raises and audio technical issues. It's okay. It's okay. I'm looking forward to it because it's the beginning. We're coming off Calamity. If you haven't already, go back and watch my reactions to that. I loved it. 4-part miniseries. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know this one's going to be a little bit slower paced. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm just looking forward to getting back to the original gang. Matt, Sam, Travis, Marisha, Ashley. Why am I blanking? Percy. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'll pick up on it as soon as we get back into this. But I'm looking forward to it. We're not going to talk no more because this is a long episode. Let's do it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew Mercer, voice actor and dungeon master for Critical Role on Geek and Sundry, where I take a bunch of other voice actors and run them through a fantastical fantasy adventure through the world of Dungeons and Dragons. We play every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Geek and Sundry's Twitch stream. Please come watch us live if you have the opportunity. Back episodes and future episodes will be uploaded on the Geek and Sundry website, so you can also check them out there. In the meantime,
let's
enjoy.
do it. So
Welcome
Geek and Sundry. I'm familiar with the name.
And what this basically is a continuation of our weekly D&D game. Me and a bunch of other likely nerdy and enjoyable voice actors gathering around, rolling some dice, killing some creatures, having some adventure. And now we have the pleasure of bringing it on the stream for you to watch, enjoy, and occasionally interact with. So before we get to that, to give you a little backstory on the characters you'll be seeing this evening, we're going to play some videos for you in just a second. But do note, for all you hardcore gamers out there, a lot of this is house-ruled, kind of loosey-goosey, having a good time. So all you number crunchers, stop paying attention. Just have fun with it.
I plan on it. I'm still new to the game, so I'm going to have fun regardless. The characters you'll be seeing this evening to kind of help you jump into the story. Let's go ahead and enjoy those in just a minute, and then we'll. Okay, since this was on Geek and Sundry, I was going to ask if Critical Role was even a thing at this point, but it was. I see it stamped all over the overlay.
Easily the brains of the group, Grog is often consulted for his vast knowledge of shapes, colors, and shiny things. Also,
is this supposed? Why is this blurred out right now? I can't see anything.
Great axe. Grog often enjoyed proving his
is this part of the technical difficulty?
His family's wandering herd. But after coming upon an unsuspecting elderly gnome in the woods, he objected to the killing of such an innocent life. A creature of impulse, Grog felt only pity for this terrified little thing. His disobedience cost him dear. It was the kindness of a known cleric named Pike that healed Grog, bringing him back from death's edge. And they have remained close friends ever since.
Yeah, that definitely came across in the animated series. So I'm gonna lower this real quick. I'm gonna listen to all this and watch all this. I don't know if this is part of the technical difficulties, but you guys, I might edit this out. If you guys don't want to listen to all of it, you guys have already heard this, so I'll get back to when they actually start gameplay.
Her sheltered upbringing is kind of sweet. Of course, it would be unwise to underestimate her based on first impressions.
Oh, I wish I was seeing. Fuck that. Y'all getting at least a portion of each character's introduction. Because I like it.
Scholars have made even the fiercest of champions pee their pants. Literally. Born to the air tribe of the Ashari people, Keyleth was raised with a deep love of nature and the elemental magics. It is her people's inherent duty to protect the delicate areas in Taldore, where the 4 elemental planes begin to bleed with this realm. Since she was a little girl, she had quite a knack for air manipulation and beast-shaping abilities.
Air manipulation.
Every druid leader-to-be must embark on a journey to seek out the sister tribes in order to introduce and establish respect amongst the fellow headmasters.
Okay.
They call
Sister
this the
tribe.
Aramente, or Noble Odyssey. With this knowledge, one thought plays and repeat in her mind. Is she even worthy?
Ooh, okay. Ooh, I like that.
Percy was
That
the
line.
third of
What up,
7
Percy?
children, born to
That line on its own, because that came across in the animation. Her confidence wasn't quite up to par. I'm glad that they threw that in there in her character intro.
sciences, engineering, and naturalism. One day, a mysterious couple named Lord and Lady Briarwood came to court. During a feast held in their honor, the Briarwoods violently took control of the castle, killing or imprisoning everyone who would stand in their way. Percy awoke chained in the dungeon, only to be freed by his younger sister. Together they fled, chased by the Briarwoods' men. As they ran, Percy's sister took several arrows to the chest and fell. Percy kept running, eventually jumping into a freezing river and floating unconscious
It's okay,
to
Percy. We
freedom.
forgive you, though.
He did not remember waking up on a fishing boat. He barely remembered the next 2 years as he slowly made his way as far south as possible.
It's actually really cool because that whole section right there, I was automatically envisioning the animation that we saw play out, or I saw play out.
Percy began to design his first gun.
Oh, you haven't heard
Scanlan!
of Scanlan Shorthalt? Well, gird your loins, ladies, because he has his eye on you. A talented
Nice.
musician, master of disguise, and dashingly handsome in his own mind, Scanlan sings songs almost as much as he sings his own praises. Born a poor gnome, Scanlan used his endless charm and soaring tenor voice to croon for coin and support his single mother. One day he was discovered by a half-orc promoter.
Did we see his mother in? No, I don't think so. Or even hear of her, I don't think.
Scanlan has never quite come to terms with the violent death of his mother at the hands of a goblin invasion.
Okay.
While his years on the road provided many, shall we say, educational experiences with the opposite sex, deep down Scanlan yearns for the one thing he's never known, the true love of a fellow gnome. Still, Scanlan considers himself a lover first, performer second, and fighter distant.
Distant.
On the battlefield, he'll support
That's
his
true.
allies.
Greetings and salutations. I am Tiberius Stormwind. I
Okay,
hail from a
here
town
he
called
is.
Tyrix, located in the heart of Draconia, born from a politically respected family. At the age of 15, I succeeded in passing the sorcerer's rite, showing prodigy-like.
I like his voice, I'm not gonna lie.
I brought these findings to the High Council and was told that all of the information in the chamber I stumbled upon was either believed to be fiction or unsolvable mysteries, and hence were lost forever. I found those answers to be unacceptable.
I wouldn't say that he's pivotal from his intro so far, but I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how they write him out of the story. I guess it could be pretty easy, but
Some may describe me as buffoonish, but I say poppycock to all that.
poppycock.
I am
Isn't it
much
poppycock?
sharper than most give me credit
Gosh,
for. I just don't pay attention to things sometimes. I've also been known to be rather cunning, loyal, happy-go-lucky, and, well, dangerous.
Dangerous.
True scales every now and then. But overall, I think I'm quite friendly for a dragonborn.
It's funny because throughout his introduction, it makes me feel like he was almost describing himself by the way you guys describe him in the comment section. I wonder, is it a aspect of him getting too much in the character that made him an asshole, or is that just him?
Journeyed back to the lands of their youth, but instead of finding their childhood home, they returned to a pile of rubble.
You guys know her. I'm
Mother
still
was
gonna
gone,
get them
her
confused.
home
Vex and
burned to
Vax. It's
ash.
gonna take a minute.
Pressing the townspeople for answers.
This is Vax, right?
They learned of the day the
Vax.
dragon.
She's Vex. Ooh, I like the sound
Their
effects.
ties all severed. Vaxildan and his sister set out to
Vax,
find their
there
fortune
it is.
together in Taldore. An outsider since birth, Vax quickly learned to solve life's challenges in his own particular way, often by sidestepping them entirely. And when his knack for circumventing adversity isn't enough. The way of blades the elves schooled him in more than makes up the difference.
Vexalia and her twin brother Vaxil Dawn quickly realized the only people they could truly rely on in this world were each other.
And you guys have given me a lot of ways to remember the name too, but the one I've been focusing on is focusing on the A and the E in man and female. Man, Vex, female, Vex.
And through a series of fateful events, earned herself a companion in the form of a bear.
Hey.
Stolen true, fight alongside
Nice.
her and protect her fiercely. Also, he is adorable.
He sure
And
is.
gives expert massages.
Massages?
Like
okay.
so many elves.
Alright. Hey guys,
Oh,
welcome
shit.
back. So, just
Okay,
give you a little
there's
heads
the
up real
audio
quick. In the
issue.
5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons, we recently converted over from Pathfinder. For those
Yeah,
who play
that's
Pathfinder,
nasty,
and
but
one of our
I'll get
players
over
was a gunslinger. There are no rules for it 5th edition, so I had to create and customize those for the game. So bear with us on that. It'll be an interesting ride regardless. We do have it.
Oh, we got a live chat too. Okay. We got iBuy promotions.
We have enough players to definitely pull a party each time we do so.
Just so you know, we're having an audio bottleneck. It'll take about 30 seconds to work itself out.
Audio bottleneck.
Okay. Audio bottleneck. Oh, so it'll fix. Okay. Okay, good. I was about to say this is gonna be a long 3 hours, but I know it'll still be fun.
Maybe.
Shut up, Travis. It's trying to fix itself. It's getting better. I can hear it. There it is. All right, so we got Sam. I forget his name. Marisha, Liam, Laura, Travis, Matt. And why do I always forget? He's got the hardest name, Percy. You guys know his name.
Yeah, so
I gotta get it
a couple
down.
things from Pathfinder transition to 5th edition will be a little strange and fun. We have a lot of players, but they're great folks, and most of that just means I have to work really hard to make sure that the game keeps going. So that's on me. Ashley Johnson unfortunately cannot join us. She's our gnome cleric. Pike, she'll be here next week. Unfortunately, she's in London accepting a bath.
I was gonna say, why didn't she get a player intro?
Also, half of our donations will go to charity for the 826 charity. Marisha, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, 826LA is a charity that focuses on tutoring children in an after-school program and helping specifically with creativity, storytelling, art, and yeah.
Nice. So Marisha's kind of always been the one they throw to when they do their like pre-episode promotions.
There's one in Echo Park and one in Mar Vista. So they have this amazing storefront where you can buy awesome tchotchkes and things that go immediately to support the charity in the stream, and it's awesome.
I'm reading comments as we go too. Them mentioning 8 people is a lot for a D&D group. I wonder what's like the biggest group that is like typical. Is it typically like 4, no more than that? I'm sure someone's gone for like the world record of most D&D players in one group, but
There's Hardcore Nerd. Let's go around the table and introduce our players so you can attach the faces to the intros you just saw. Let's start on this side with Travis.
Grog.
Hi, I'm Travis Willingham, voice actor, gamer, and I play Grog, the Goliath Barbarian.
the music.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey. I'm also, a voice actor like kind of everyone.
Are they married at this point?
And I'm playing Vexalia,
think
the
they are.
coolest chick ever.
The Ranger with the Bear.
The ranger with the bear named Trinket, in case you didn't catch that. His name's Trinket, and he's amazing.
Gives great massages.
Hi, I'm Liam O'Brien. I'm playing Vaxil Dawn, this one's twin. We're half-elven twins, and I started playing D&D when I was 13, and I can't believe
13,
this is happening. Cheers to this.
My name is Taliesin Jaffe.
Taliesin. There we go.
Voice actor.
I was gonna say
director,
Taliesin,
and
but
I've
Taliesin.
been
Got it.
Playing some form of Dungeons and Dragons, and if you can't tell by my black clothing, a lot of Vampire the Masquerade when I was a teenager.
Vampire the Masquerade.
There was a problem.
Oh, he's got normal color hair in this episode. I like it. I wonder when that started.
I am Keyleth, the druid from the tribe of the Arashari, and I am a half-elven
No, you're an elf.
person. No, half-elf. Yeah. Half-elf since day one.
They all look so different. Well, Sam kind of looks the same, but she's got, it looks like dirty blonde. She's got the red now. Everybody else pretty much looks the same. Travis looks a little smaller, muscle-wise.
Right. Hi. Hey, everybody. I'm Miranda Caba. I'm also a voice actor. I do things.
Oh, I'm Marisha Ray, by the way. Did I say that?
Yeah,
okay,
just
I'm
in
Marisha
case.
Ray. Just in
Marisha
case.
Let Ryan have his moment.
Right.
No.
All right.
It's
he seems like nervous.
And I'm Tiberius, the awesome sorcerer.
Maybe even a little bit awkward. I can't tell.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'm Sam Riegel, a voice actor and stuff. My character is Scanlan Shortheart, the gnome bard who sings a lot. And let's.
I'm looking forward to that too. The singing. You guys said we're gonna get a lot of that throughout the campaign.
Last we left off, just to give you guys a little backstory, the party had completed
Vampire
a
Masquerade
large
is still the
venture
best
in saving the nearby
vampire
city of
game.
Iman, one of the central capitals of this human civilization of Tal'Dorei. They managed to halt a demonic insurrection within the throne, and as such were greeted to a hero's celebration and had a keep built in their honor. The one person who owns the biggest part of the Mithril market here, kind of cornering it, his name was the Dwarven Lord Nostoc Greyspine.
Nostoc.
That was the only name that you had in regards to this deep earth quarry.
Greyspine?
Greyspine, correct.
I wonder, you guys will have to let me know whether I'll have to remember names really well, or if it's kind of like Calamity, where they'll keep repeating the names that are most important throughout the campaign. If not, I know you guys will remind me in the comment section. You're good for that.
Also, I would like to check out any kind of places where they might have enchanted libraries or whatnot.
Dude, dwarves have enchanted
Can you stick with us? You're the only one who speaks dwarf. Stick with us.
I'm just saying, put it on the list.
Let's look around. Are there any dwarves?
Okay, he's eager. He's already trying to jump off and do his own thing.
As we finish this conversation, we look about. There are two guards posted nearby wearing kind of dark crimson and brass chest plates that have a uniform scar carved across the front. It's actually built into the armor itself as a design, and they're both just staring awkwardly at all of you arguing in the middle of this entry thoroughfare to Kraghammer.
Tiberius, make with dwarf talk, please.
Hello, lads. My associates and I were looking for a place of lodging.
Look at Sam's face.
A place of reputable reputation.
One dwarf kind of shouts over to the other one and says, "You hear that, Jameson? I'm looking for a place to stay."
I heard that right. It's about time we had some new folk in town.
Well, if you're looking for a place to stay,
so your best bet would be the pig pits.
Is that the name of a place?
Yeah, certainly, the pig pits.
All right.
Ask for the pig pits that we shown around.
That's
where you're
actually
sleeping
pig
for the
pits,
night.
isn't it?
I know. I feel like we're being hazed.
no, not at all.
This is all in common?
This is all in common.
Okay.
They're definitely being hazed.
Which way to the pig pits?
Or sitting Tiberius over
there.
Pig pits hype.
And for livestock are being kept for food.
Give them some
I
shiny.
bring out a piece of gold.
Yeah.
Gold. Please, we're looking for a place to stay that isn't covered in mud.
Oh, well, it's good to see that at least one of you speaks Dwarvish.
Takes the coin, kinks it in his teeth, and goes, "All right, now if you're looking for a proper place to stay, you're going to look for the Ironhearth Tavern. That is just to your left, about that way, no more than a half a mile. Keep an eye out, listen for the light."
Oh, I just noticed Travis's shirt. Is that a Baratheon, House Baratheon? He's a Game of Thrones fan?
In Kraghammer. As you walk inside, let me get some proper tavern music here for you.
Oh.
Bear likes the pink pit.
It smells in here.
Indeed. Some roush.
I'm reading this chat down too.
Drinks being cleaned together. As you walk in, the first thing that catches you is the scent of stale
critters.
alcohol and what smells like smoked wood of some kind.
Yes!
There are tables, most of them in decent condition, but some of them half broken and repaired, probably for some previous encounter in the bar. In the center of the room, there looks to be a not currently in use, specifically built brawling circle. It's not
Grog's
used.
gonna be all about that.
Essentially.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling actually is considered vaulted ceilings for dwarves. So
For
it comes in about
dwarves.
7 feet. For Grog, it's an uncomfortable, like almost scratching your head across the top. Just look immediately at the ragtag non-dwarven group that just kind of stumbled into the center of the tavern.
Just...
What are you looking at?
It's not very often we catch someone with that kind of a mug on you. Let me buy you a drink. Come sit down.
The mannerisms are perfect from. It's his character, so they should be. But he reminds me exactly of Grog.
That are completely full of dwarves.
All right, I take a sack of gold out of my own pocket and slam down the table.
Sack of gold? Are you crazy?
Gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, we are traveling from far away. We've just arrived from Iman.
I'm trying to think. Is this the opening scene from Vox Machina from the animation?
I would like to buy every dwarf in here around. Bartender!
The music stops. The conversation stops. All dwarven eyes turn to the table, and they all turn to a single dwarven woman at the back who's behind one of the bars, who has a towel over one arm, and she's kind of frantically looking around. She's staring.
I don't think so, because they weren't dwarves in that bar. I don't.
Well, it's about time someone around here had some generosity. Certainly, pay up front drinks around on this half-elfin gentleman. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think this is the scene from the bar that we saw in the opening Vox Machina animation. Because I think the lady behind the bar, I forget her name, but she was like a pink bull or something like that. Purple, maybe? I forget.
What was her name?
Excuse me, miss. You.
Adra, yay.
I'm sorry, what was Adra, you run a fantastic establishment.
That's right, I do.
Thank you for welcoming us and allowing us to buy this round. We really...
Patrons that come in and drop coin like that are welcome anytime.
Well, thank you for your hospitality. Might we inquire about staying here the night? Do you have an inn?
No, you asking too much.
She reaches below and pulls out a big tome and starts skimming through it. You know, actually, we have openings right now on the second floor. Right, so if I can get a room for each of you, we're looking at 8 rooms separately. That will run you per evening about 25 gold pieces. Does that sound about right?
25. Jeez.
25.
At this point, they're a struggling group, right? They don't have coin like
You want to
that.
share a room?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, share.
We can
Grog, you and me.
You
mind just sharing sleep on your feet?
I
don't know. Or other women.
Like 15 gold then for, just that amount.
She visibly deflates a little bit, but it's like, all right, fair enough. 5 rooms it is. How long can you expect to stay?
At least a few days.
Let's say a week.
With an indefinite hold, we have
stayed 2 days.
Right, well, how about we pay the
Sam's like, no, a week.
I love discounts.
Wait.
Here comes the
Just
haggler.
do it.
I thought we were going to be heading south, like...
Let's say
In the town.
100 gold for the week. All 5 rooms.
I'm gonna go for a week.
We're pretty flush. I think we can handle it.
That works.
All right.
Y'all sure you don't want to share? Well, Scanlan can get his own room because I know he beat up to some tomfoolery.
Sounds good.
The Carvers.
Converse, of course.
The Carvers?
Carvers.
Is this your first time in Kraghammer?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't
Carvers
tell.
are the guard that run this city. They're the ones who keep the law.
The scar.
Yes, the armor, the Carvers.
Yeah, what is Mercer?
Carvers like the police.
At which point she kind of leans back and as he reveals the rather gnarled scar on your chest, she reels back a bit and 2 nearby dwarves go, hey! They start showing their scars. It's like, oh no, I got this one from about Iron Mountain.
Is there a champion of the circle of fighting?
He's just looking for a fight.
Already gone.
I have to know these things.
She
has to know something.
She turns the barrel that she has on the table towards you a little bit, and you can see the actual symbol, this kind of burned image on the side that says Balgus Brewery. She goes, that would be Bulgus.
Bulgus.
One supplies us with what you're drinking. He's the undefeated champion. But I don't think he's quite right to fight at the moment. And she points towards the very edge of the bar, and you see one older grizzled dwarf, long grey hair pulled to straight braids in the back, big bushy beard that's all shoved up into his face because he's asleep, drunk, as a skunk on the edge of the bar.
Another time.
No, wake him up. I want to see what he does. He probably fuck you up.
How did your friend get this nasty cut?
He works there. Said there was things pouring out of the caves. Goblins and the like.
Goblins?
Goblins are nothing.
Of course not.
Since there's something other than goblins poking out through, so. Just saying, that business is in for a serious problem.
Does your friend ever have drinks here?
No,
He's been sober for 2 years. We're not friends anymore.
Because he's sober.
Sorry.
Carry on with your evening. We'll seek you out if we have any more questions.
Certainly. Now, if you don't mind, she scoots to your side as you see a queue of dwarves behind her with their empty
Waiting
cups,
for
like
their-
waiting to get to her to fill up the drinks that you bought.
Oh, that's sweet of
All
promise.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Enjoy, gentlemen.
What time of day is it?
Best that you can tell inside,
Oh,
you can't.
right.
But you just arrived, probably around 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Do
So you're probably pushing sunset right about now.
dwarves carry the same schedule?
I don't know.
I already
There's
pick
only
up
one way to
on
find
the fact of why people might not like Ryan. I feel like he's not as invested in the game as the other players, if that makes sense, just by his mannerisms so far.
Yeah.
Why don't we get old drunky graybeard that's got his face down on the bar to do it?
He's very...
Well, let's ask him. Maybe he's not gonna have to help us.
What's his name?
Bad luck,
Goblins?
Grog.
Goblins. I know
People
that's
seem
not
to
it,
like him.
but something like that.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
the connoisseur.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll part my armor.
Go
so
show
you can
him his
see the
scar,
scar.
see what he does.
Post it on the bar.
Take him a drink.
All right.
Kiss him.
Take him a drink.
Just give him a kiss on the cheek.
Get
A very large drink.
a very the largest.
Bop him on the head with your axe.
ale.
And just
And I would
pick
like
one
to
of
go
those.
to- what was his name? Bulbous?
Balgus.
Bulgus.
Bulgus.
I had it right.
Bulgus. I said goblins.
Bulgus. And I would like to
I'm coming with Grog.
There's it. And I would like to go up and
Bulgus.
put my scar
Bolo.
and post up on the bar. And
They related.
Where's that blasted music coming
That voice. I love it.
I don't know where that was coming from.
Oh, yeah, sorry to disturb you. Your name is of great repute around these parts.
He wipes a globule of drool that's kind of crusted into his beard.
Hey, you're bothering me now. What you want from Bog?
His beard isn't gray, it's just covered in drool. Dry drool.
What, to...
Talk to him about fighting.
Right, I hear you're a good fighter. You look strong.
I've heard the same.
Yeah.
Right. How often do you get challengers in this tavern?
About as often as I get woken up from my sleep. Which is
Never.
Because only stupid people do that.
Lost cause. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship.
Abort
I have
mission.
an intelligence of 6. I know what I'm doing.
I thought it was 4. Maybe it
There
is
is a very pretty lady over there with slightly pointy ears.
6.
There's 2 of them. And they were
Does
actually
Keyleth have
wanting
pointy
to
ears?
ask you a question.
Can't remember.
Make a persuasion.
Why?
Yes!
Doing this.
Throw it to us.
I know. Why didn't?
Well, because I was either
Because
gonna
you were
fight him or I
failing.
was gonna throw boobs at him, and I
Because
wasn't boobs.
you realized he was sinking.
That's level 10, you get that.
All right.
Throw boobs at him.
Grabs the drink that you prepared from his hand.
Nice ball.
You've got 5 minutes.
And he kind of stretches his back a bit. You can see this like gnarled hunch that he holds in his physical posture. Kind of flexes it a bit. And now you can see the rippling muscles that kind of show beneath his tunic.
Oh
This
shit,
is
you
a
like
built
Master
dwarf. I don't know
Roshi.
what past he's had, like moving boulders or forging crazy iron shit, but there's a reason this guy has a reputation.
5e
He stands
GM
up
screen?
off
What's
the
that?
stool, which you can now hear crack with the weight of a dwarf, which are made for normal dwarves. This guy's a solid muscle. And he starts kind of saunters over. He looks about for a second, almost like he's looking for his next target. Sees the pointy ears, sees the pointy ears, and goes, and just saunters up to the table, slams his hand down.
Why is he coming towards us? Why is he?
Because you're supposed to ask
Boobs.
What is
Boobs.
There she goes, ladies.
Sits down.
You're better at this than I am.
You've called for Bulgus. Why?
Oh. Hello, Bulgus.
Hi,
You're
Bulgus.
We just heard you're so impressive and masculine.
Yes.
We really wanted to talk
I
to
use
you.
my earring of whisper to Vex.
Cool it down.
Oh,
Calm down. Not so sexy. Just be
I reach out and I stroke his
Oh.
bicep.
Oh.
As I can't hear that.
I use it again. And I'm like, what
Make
are
a
you doing?
persuasion check.
Keyleth, stop doing that, dude.
Disagree.
Roll
You
well.
can't
Persuasion
Roll
check.
so good.
I'm really low in charisma. Really awkward.
By the way, wrong release.
Persuasion.
Roll your persuasion.
Oh.
Oh no, what was it?
I rolled a 2
Ignore my friend here.
plus my persuasion of 0.
Why am I not talking to you?
As your arm reaches for his
I didn't
bicep,
say anything. I just touched him.
as your arm reaches for his bicep, his hand, with belying his grumpy, half-asleep haze, with unnatural speed, reaches out,
Oh, shit.
just slaps your hand aside, not painfully, but just
No touching the drunk dwarf.
Damn, Marisha got shut down.
I bet nobody knows more about the Grey Spines than you do, and they've been around a long time.
Fat lot of political ass minds is what they are.
Ass minds.
Not keen to them. Ass minds.
As mines?
They've got minds.
Oh,
of an ass.
minds. Okay.
Oh, I thought
Blow
you
up
meant like
minds.
mines.
I did.
Sorry,
Me and
go
you on
ahead.
the same
no,
page.
ass mines. Yes, they have ass mines.
Grey Spines are no friend of mine.
Yeah, ass minds sound a lot more painful, so we'll go with what you said.
So it seems that you aren't challenged often in business and in fighting.
I saunter over.
That's every time.
Oh, I haven't fought one of your kind in a long time.
Oh, who was the last Dragonborn you fought? Do you remember his name?
I recall his name was Broken in Blood.
He is really hungry right now. He hasn't stopped eating
Oh, I
popcorn.
know the bloody family. They're terrible people. Anyway, my associates and I were wondering if you would mind accompany. Is that what we're doing?
Oh no.
Anyway,
Oh,
we're trying to find out more about Grey
Look at
Spine,
Murray.
where it
Yes,
might be,
please.
who his associates might be.
gee, I'm so glad you came.
Would you like to accompany us on this journey that we're taking?
Oh, God.
We're trying to find the Grey Spines. And you seem like you would want to.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I see what's going on.
I can give you the finest of Thistle Branch Dark Blood wine.
Dark blood wine.
This was crafted by myself from a rare blood thistle branch that I had brought over from the far-off city of Kamorda. This I personally oversaw. It took me 4 years to fill this barrel,
God damn.
but is a king's right wine.
Can I do a persuasion check or a perception check? See if he's lying.
Just be inside.
Y'all
I'm
got a
an
place to
insight check.
stay
I'm gonna
for
walk
100.
Oh,
I know it's good wine, but
27.
damn.
He seems too drunk to lie.
Let's
Okay.
just do it.
And an
I'll
eager
tell you
businessman.
what.
Perhaps he would
But is it
maybe
worth 500 gold?
probably bet
We have some
Put
very
forward a
rare
wager.
items with us.
In an
that
oval.
I think you might be interested in.
Make it quick.
Rare items. Wouldn't you rather give up the damn gold? Even though they probably don't have the gold, so that's why they're bartering. But
Got
do you like dragon pieces?
a dragon.
We got 37 dragon teeth, 1 dragon eye, 4 cups of dragon.
We got a cup of dragon
I'll
blood.
take all of it.
Yes.
I think that's really expensive, actually. the
I
dragon
can have
blood.
this appraised, but if you want to do a straight trade for the barrel, or this, I'll take you on that.
Straight trade.
just go for it.
Alright, fine. 1 cup of it.
Put it. What?
Takes the cup, kind of puts it into a small satchel on his side.
Adra! Aye, what you want, you drunken bastard?
Address the bartender, right?
They've bought me Thistle Blood wine. Take it out back. Here's the key. So if you look past far in that way, you'll look for the house of Grey Spine. It's the one that has dark black marble with gold tint in the inside, the spiraling vein of the marble is gold. The gate outside is a wrought iron black iron that's topped with a series of pikes and which I cannot not understanding. And the real key point is, if you look in the front yard, you'll see a dwarven statue of the current Iron Keeper himself. So that's where you want to go.
You're very helpful, young man. Thank you.
so much.
Of course, if you get the chance, you could fill out
A review.
Oh, there's suggestion cards here?
I would love to.
Here, he pulls out a small parchment, hands it to you. It's handwritten with a couple check boxes.
Did I do a good job? Yes or no?
Obviously, you would have multiple.
Yeah,
I don't have one.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
Confidence.
We have
Confidence.
A one to one you can
Well, the rest all
Critique.
extra. All right, yes, let's go sleep.
Let's sleep.
Wait,
It's only 6.
While before
Well, then we have
How
time
long
to
is
do
a
other
short rest? How long is
things.
a short rest?
Short rest is around 10 minutes or so.
I want to take a short rest.
Aren't you going to sleep
We've
though?
been short resting in the tavern.
Oh, we
for a
can-
while. It's more of like a post battle, like
What was it? Okay.
take a breather, bandage your wounds, kind of just settle yourself.
Why is he
after
trying
a
to
harrowing
split off?
experience.
Just go
That's
sleep
short
with the
rest.
group.
What was the arcane mansion? The manor?
Oh, what you're looking for is the House Thunderbrand.
I want to head in that direction.
Okay, so you're dividing from the party? Okay.
I'm going to House Thunderbrand if anybody
What
wants
are
to
you doing? I can't understand you with that popcorn in your mouth.
Sorry,
I would like
I'm going to House Thunderbrand before turning in for the evening.
Oh.
I've had a nice little short rest, and I would like to ask them a few questions.
All right.
Do you actually have questions prepared, or are you just trying to do
Is there
other
any
shit?
recon that's going to happen
I
tonight?
think you and I are going to go to Graceland.
We'll check out the house.
Do you need any help?
Sure, you can come with
No,
us.
I don't want you to say yes.
No, we'll stealth our way.
But just a moment, Pike, you seem very Are you all right?
Meanwhile, in London,
Grog and I go in search of a, shall we say politely,
of course. I'm surprised it took this long.
The cleric's away and the bard shall play.
We need to
You find
on my front.
Yeah. You guys make your way to the Grayspine Manor. You guys have your head to Thunderbrand.
Is Grog gonna find someone his size?
Probably not. He'll have to take a couple and stack them up.
Rusty and I spent some time making some really nice
If it works
comic
out.
cards.
You guys do manage to find what's called the Stone's Pillow. The Stone's Pillow is
Stone's Pillow?
Stone's Pillow.
I love that name.
It's an establishment of comfort and ease, and will run you both for the
The
evening
dwarf
as you
house.
are not Kraghammer locals. 30 gold for the night each.
A bargain.
I'll take it.
30
What
gold, Jesus.
sort
Why
of,
is everything so much more expensive here?
There is one gnome, one female gnome. There are a number of male dwarves as well that are standing at the ready. There is one elf that looks a little shy and kind of like embarrassed that Goliath walked in. Yeah. So.
That's our choice.
Those are your choices.
I'll take the tallest one.
I'll take a dwarf.
Okay. Tallest one.
Just Scanlan, you said in your intro you looking for a damn gnome.
As you walk
Changed
through
your
the
mind
Shiloh,
already.
Turns around entirely. She is aggressive and throws you around.
Oh.
You got your money's worth. You get man. You're gonna be sore in the morning. You're gonna be sore in the morning.
Thank you!
Welcome to
Nice.
Kraghammer, Jill.
Okay. See what the guards are like.
Yeah, we'll pretend to take a stroll.
Yes.
Pose as a married couple.
Ew, no.
I like how this whole section started off with them about to go to sleep, and now everybody's just splitting off and getting into extracurriculars.
Wow, well, pretty decent.
The guards come up to each other, and the one that was talking to you, you can see now as you kind of get a little closer into the light. Kind of a frazzled black beard, very, very tight braid that goes down to his belly button. All wearing the same basic chest plate, long black kind of velvet cloak behind, each carrying some
This is
sort of,
really decent.
heavy war hammer around the side of their belt. Steps up and says,
Well, just to tell you the rules here, if you're going to go ahead and wander at night in the very expensive district...
I'm curious of what their ratings are for their characters. I know we had in Calamity, they had like a breakdown of all their intelligence, charisma, strength scores. I wonder what theirs are. I know these are going to be lower level characters, but I wonder if I can find those anywhere, or if they'll mention all of them.
I would say, if that's your animal,
yes,
so bring it here.
Good to know. Good to know. Cheeky, head back to that tavern, would you? People are getting nervous. I love you.
I wonder who's behind the scene controlling like the camera. I saw it move up and down for Matt.
Am I currently being beaten by a whore dwarf right now?
Constitution check.
Constitution check?
Make a roll for it, please. Please, low roll. Low, shit.
Fifth plus 2.
Ask for the beating. Ask for the beating.
Constitution check. You have impressed your female dwarf.
Are you making a sex check?
By the middle of Act 2.
A sex check. Is that a real thing? It is now.
She's shaking.
You still Scanlan? Did you morph into a bear? The sound effects.
Well, this is a lovely sight. I'm going to saunter on up to the door.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Where's my perception? Oh, 5.
Nice. Nice.
You saunter
Not really, but
right up to the edge
incredible.
of the grass line.
That's what I should say.
Get one step onto what suddenly becomes visible to you. A rather subtly carved dwarven rune in the ground. In fact, there's a bunch of them outlining the entirety of the grass. And as your foot hits through, and you're like,
Oh, that's a dwarven rune. That's a good voice. I've been practicing my Tiberius. It's close. I'm working.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. Saving
You
throw?
got it. You got it, Tiberius.
What is this?
Dexterity.
Come on,
Dexterity.
lizard.
Oh,
Just straight.
that's 15.
15? All right. You managed to pull back to lessen the impact, but a bolt of bluish energy bursts out from the rune in front of you, throwing you about 3 or 4 feet behind the rune. You catch yourself. You do suffer 8 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Damn gated communities.
This is why we go to brothels instead of...
Well, I dust myself off. Apparently, this has some sort of security.
Can you just brush it off?
You wait about 2 to 3 minutes, no response.
You waited 2 to 3 minutes.
What are you two doing?
We're making comment
We're making
cards.
comment cards.
Yes.
You're all going to have comment cards that you are expected to fill out when you return back to the bar.
Yes. Because what was it? Baldus?
Bulgus?
Balin was so nice. Balin. He was so
They all just had different names.
Each one of these spires is a very, very thin, tall alabaster spire that at the very top is crested with some sort of a bluish crystal that comes to a point. They're probably a good 35, 40 feet tall. About as tall as the rest of the structure.
Okay.
And you can't really tell how far back the
Knock
structure
them
goes.
over like dominoes.
It meets with
I'm gonna shoot a fireball.
Wait for your friend.
Just right in front of me. Kind of like roll it, like bowling ball. Right to the door.
Okay.
See if it opens.
Baby, right there.
You are 4 feet from the door.
Oh, I'm 4 feet from the door? I don't do that. I don't
You
do
can
that.
step back and do it.
I'm only 4 feet from the door. Oh.
Well,
Can
they
he
push
step
you
back?
4 feet
Can
from
he
the room you
step back
on.
enough
You're not at the
to
door.
still not be affected by it?
Episode,
Earring that we
Yeah, communicate with him.
Episode 1, Tiberius kills himself.
die.
I use mage hand, and I knock on the door.
Didn't you already do
That
that?
far away? Okay.
From 4 feet away.
The mage hand kind of the arcane energy kind of swirls up and forms this, loosely hand-like appendage that drifts towards. As soon as it crosses over the rune where you stepped on, there's a spark of energy, and the hand is dispelled.
Damn these runes. Okay, fine. I'll do Glacial Blast right up to the door. Not to the door.
Why?
Right. So as you coast,
You're alone.
the glacial blast forward. The ice begins to
You're gonna
across the
keep
bottom
being
of the floor.
thwarted.
As it reaches the front of the rune, there's another spark of energy, and the ice
You're not
kind of
getting past this
forms
damn
up
rune.
against an invisible barrier that's there, and then the ice that's up against the barrier melts extremely quickly, drifting into a puddle of water.
Shit. I turn back and into the group.
Okay. As you turn around, there are 4 carvers that are hurrying towards you now, with their hammers out.
Oh,
Jesus!
You! What?
They all kind of surround you on all sides. You have a dwarf at each corner, like.
You have attacked one of the great dwarven families of Kraghammer. Name yourself and your business before you're under arrest. Don't speak to me in that manner. I am Tiberius Stormwind.
I'm snoring after having sex.
And being manhandled. Don't forget that detail.
Well, 18.
All 4 carvers kind of take a step back, look at each other.
Look, we're just doing our job. What's your business? I understand that, and I'm sorry for losing my temper. But I was just looking to ask questions of particular artifacts I've been looking for, and this house is the only known arcane house I know that I was pointed to. I tried to reach them and communicate, but I was stopped by this stupid rune I can't figure out.
One of them steps forward, and this guy, you can see now he has like more carvings into his armor. He looks to have a little more rank than the ones. And he steps forward, kind of ruddy brown beard, his eyes and stuff are pitch black. There's almost no color to the irises. He goes, "Look, let me off this once. But if you so much as spit in the direction of any other dwarf in this city, we're going to bury you so far underneath the dungeon that you won't see the light of day till the day you
That's
die."
your warning. I feel like it's gonna happen pretty soon. It's not gonna take them long to start some trouble again.
Puts his hammer back in his side, and they all kind of separate but stare you down as you walk past.
Good day.
Good day.
Back to the tavern.
Of the tavern, and Trinket's now inside the ring with a couple other dwarves around, like
kind of just prodding and pushing it into the ring.
Let's say that so he's got the
No.
Miss Roush is cheering like, yeah. They're not even listening to you at this point. There's just
I followed my sister downstairs.
I'll come down too. It's
I run down
I'm
with
following down.
Grog.
Oh no!
As
Look
you
at
guys
Grog
sit
getting
down,
all
You
excited.
can see now, Bulgus is now up and like rubbing his chin and like,
Bulgus!
No, Bulgus!
Trinket, come here!
as everyone's kind of cheering up and getting ready. This very thick fog begins to fill the center of the bar area. You can now see Majority like, wait, what the heck? Some are coughing, some are like, what the hell's going on? What the fucking hell is that? Why is it?
Okay, I run up in the fog and I tap Trinket, I whisper in Trinket's ear and I say, Trinket, I'm tapping you out. And I turn into a bear like Trinket.
Oh!
Okay.
And I first I polymorph Trinket into a squirrel.
You can do that?
I can.
Yes, you can.
No. A mouse, like a rat. Like a rat.
But will Trinket actually run away, or will he stay there?
Come on, I'm gonna get you in this. You can see Bulgus' shadow just swinging.
I forget how long polymorph lasts.
I don't know.
Yes.
And what's Scanlan's ability? I know he can morph, but it's not called polymorph, right?
Scanlan, catch Trinket.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh,
I
you
got
gotta take
my
him,
match,
okay.
but I'll keep it. Okay.
Trinket, now Keyleth's now this giant bear.
No, you gotta fight Bulgus
I
though.
got my money on Ballsack.
against the enemy. In the fog, I somersault over some random dwarf. And
Keep calling him
pull out
Ballsack,
my
you
dagger,
gonna be
turn it
fighting.
around in my hand and whack Bulgus in the back of the head as hard as I can, just to try to knock him out.
Can you see it?
Not gonna work.
He's
Roll
a
for
really
it.
good fighter.
Go ahead,
Light.
go ahead and make a stealth check. You have advantage because you are in fog.
I'm at the balcony, by the way.
So
You have advantage, you have advantage. Roll twice.
Oh, thank you.
We're watching my girl.
Remember, he's our friend. I'm taking a short
Don't
rest.
kill him.
I'm taking a short
Okay.
rest.
21, you said?
Bulgus' drunken, kind of mist-covered state does not seem to notice your approach. He is swinging wildly, though. He has a disadvantage attack on you as you approach. One of his fists just swings past you. That is going to be a 12. I don't think that hits. You just narrowly dodge out of the way. You can feel the fist just past one of your ears as you come back up, clutching the base.
I'm having an ale while watching this.
So it is. You're watching a lot of fog.
Yes,
Some
and I'm
shapes
like,
moving
this
in
is
it.
fog.
I'm
Shadows.
blindly looking for Trinket.
He's the mouse.
And you see a giant bear there. You're like, there's Trinket.
Oh.
That's not Trinket.
And I-
That's
Oh
cute.
no. What's happening?
Oh, that's
You're very confused.
Oh, you gonna grab a handful of bicep again?
Bonus action to disengage.
Oh no.
Disengage as rogue.
Oh, he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh no.
But you're a rogue. You gotta have some
Go
type
ahead
of
and make
advantage,
either an
right?
acrobatics check. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check as well.
Acrobatics.
Oh, that's fine. That's a 30.
What's a 30?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You managed to just slip out of his grip. He was
Just
about to
slip.
clamp
Jeez,
on.
with a
As
30,
you step away, he
goddamn.
turns towards you and goes, I feel alive tonight. Oh, bring it, all of you. I want to smash a face in. There's like a little bit of ale froth in the corner of his mouth. It's like getting tripped into his beard. It's quite an awful sight for those that are close enough to see it. The rest of you.
It sounds like it'll smell disgusting too. Grog will probably lick it up though.
Stop this! I can't even see! What are you doing? Don't destroy another table!
She's frantically trying to stop this chaos. There's now a bear. What are you doing, Keyleth?
I'm a bear. What happened?
You're bear. You want anything?
What are you
You see
doing?
the shape of Bulgus just like in the middle of this fight ring.
So
Do some tricks. Start clapping and like dancing around.
okay,
That's
that's
a
a good
bear.
idea. I go.
Circus tricks.
I go.
You can.
I see her as my like trainer, and I'm like, boom, boom. Circus bearing.
Gather round and watch the amazing Trinket.
I'm gonna cast.
I started playing music from my shawm instrument, which exists.
Yeah, it does.
A rousing, jaunty, bear-like tune.
Yes.
And I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and do fireworks on top of that.
Okay.
No.
You should give me a fest.
Prestidigitation.
Mind you, this is.
Can I do?
You haven't done a fez
Prestidigitation.
yet. You need to work on that. Couple more levels.
No. I'll try.
So have you ever seen fireworks go off in a cloud? You get that little. Yeah, there's a bunch of that above you. Cloud
there.
Oh,
light
I'll
flashing.
let the fog
You begin singing
Saw
your
a whole
tune.
bunch of fireworks in Clanby.
Inspiration dice to her.
Sure, I would love to give her an.
All right, so
The
a
fog
D8 inspiration dice from the bard as you hear the enchanting, jaunty bear dancing theme.
Oh, look over there! It's a bear.
Did the bear just raise
Bard
the
getting his
roof?
Bard on. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Oh no.
Oh, me?
No, she does.
Things that I'm good at.
You're performing as a bear.
Nice.
Do you want to add your performance dice?
Yeah, that's
You know you do that shit.
No, it's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
I know, but
I'm inspired for later.
okay, get back up. You're on your hind legs. You dance on one foot for a second, at which point Balgus like. Just starts laughing, doubles over, clutching his stomach, laughing his ass off. Other dwarves start laughing too. The music gets louder, and the band in the back of the tavern begins.
Low key, I wish we would have got this in the animation.
I'm still dancing.
Still dancing.
Looking for Balgus in the crowd.
He's still in the center of the ring.
Oh, right.
No one's still getting near Argus. People are just cheering off to the side. All right, so Balgus is laughing.
Still hunched
Growl
over.
for me. Do a happy growl.
Do it. That sounds like a depressed crowd to me.
You're offering him ale, and he's just been laughing at a bear for 2 minutes. Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Persuasion, you say?
With advantage.
15.
Two rolls.
Two rolls. Yeah, you have advantage.
Yep. Come on, Liam, use that damn advantage, baby. Nice.
He looks at you with this big grin, and you can now see his like gnarled yellow dwarven teeth, this like railroad of terror that his mouth is. This
Are
big
they
smile.
sharp
he reaches
teeth?
out, his beard's kind of poofing over the side, grabs it and goes, "See, now this is dwarven hospitality." He lifts his drink up and it spills a little bit on his arm. He's like, "Hey!" And everyone kind of lifts up and cheers again. Hey!
I love Travis's mug. And then Laura's just got a solo cup.
Why don't we wait till we're upstairs?
Scanlan still has trinket, right?
Here, rat mouse.
Yeah. Rat mouse. Tiny armor, yes. Tiny armor. Roll for it.
While polymorphing him, you could make it as a visual aesthetic, but because it was a quick impact, I will say it just looks like a normal mouse right now.
No.
Sorry, but next time.
Next time I'll give him.
Cool.
Yeah, that was like a when you got the impact on.
Oh, Grog's gonna fight.
I have a feeling that's probably gonna go down at some point.
He has to. I wonder if they'll come back to it. If it'll be like way later in the campaign, or if we'll get to it in this first episode. I feel like they're going to be traveling all over this place throughout this campaign, so maybe they won't be in Kraghammer for too long.
Oh, Jesus, we should have talked about this while we were all
Right.
peeing.
We're gonna beat up everybody, right?
Are we going to the
I
manor?
see Sam learn from his mistakes with Calamity. Or from this, for
I want to
Calamity.
have brunch
Eggs
with
Benedict.
I want dwarven brunch.
I want a traditional
very
Dwarven
good.
brunch. Thank you.
Dwarven eggs are very good.
I tell them of my
Very
experience.
small.
Okay, so Tiberius fills you all in about his experience trying to get into the
Now you
house
almost
Lemon
got killed.
I didn't, certainly not. I just couldn't get in the door. They're
Why
rather rude.
did you think that after the magic hand failed,
Anything
that
else
the
would.
Big thunder ice wave would work?
What I thought is I could cover the room with ice and just merely step over it. I didn't think it would dissolve my
Not
ice.
quite. It's a room. It's magic.
Did you sleep?
In his defense, there's only one way to find out.
That's true.
I want to make sure, you know.
A good sorcerer always tries all his tricks before, turning around, which is what I did. And I think we should go back there because I feel that's significant that I couldn't get in so easily.
We will go back there. I don't think it's the next order of business, but I think that we're not leaving the city without dealing with that.
Do we need to do something with the comment card?
Did you not fill out your comment card?
No, I did.
Are you sure? You can't write, right?
I'm sure
Like A, F, and...
That sounds very positive. I think.
It's the thought that counts, Rob. It's the thought that
Smiley face next to the A.
Covered my head in ink.
That works.
That went
Shall
well.
we? Shall we try to make our way to the manor then?
I like it. I commented on Brennan sitting back and letting the players do their thing. Matt's kind of doing the same thing now. I like it.
You're turning yourself.
Did you catch that? He just turned himself into a dwarf.
You did?
Tiberius went into a dwarven form.
What kind of dwarf? What do you look like?
He's very handsome.
Elaborate. What are you? What do you look like?
Oh yes, you should be.
Oh
a
yeah, what
lady
kind of
dwarf.
dwarf?
I will not do that again.
Oh, you did do that. You did take it as a troll.
Almost.
Oh?
She showed off
What
the
am I
penis.
missing out on?
What's going on?
That's where the troll deck came from.
Don't you remember? I was almost raped by trolls.
There was a cavern interaction with 2 male trolls that they had.
Right, thank you.
Tiberius then polymorphed into a female troll to try and Bugs Bunny them, not realizing that dwarves who are underground don't encounter female trolls. Sorry, trolls encounter female trolls often enough to have a one-track mind.
Oh, no.
So he nearly got himself in a very bad situation. That was remedied by the party attacking and.
Nice. So this crew is even though Orion gets kicked out in this campaign, they've done other stuff together prior to this, like full sessions.
Citizen, I haven't seen you, but what's your name?
Oh, my name is Tiberius
Are they supposed to know you?
New York. We're in Kraghammer.
He gave him the wrong name.
I meant Stronghammer. Kraghammer is my father's cousin.
How drunk are you?
I've been drinking.
Drunk off snacks, popcorn, and whatever else.
Oh, I mean, I've been drinking a lot of it. Sure.
A thimble of it, because if any of it goes missing, is it sealed? Can we tell if it's sealed?
You look at it; it does not have a current any sort of port or exit on it. It's just a solid barrel.
Okay.
Maybe we can save some for him.
If we open it, it'll kind of ruin the barrel, right?
That's right.
So maybe
Can
we
we
can
save some
save
oil?
you a bottle of it when we open it inside, and we'll give it to you later.
Good idea. Good idea.
Should I roll that one
definitely
that failed me
should.
earlier, or my little dice?
The little dice. They haven't come out yet.
Tiny dice.
Itty dice.
Tiny dice. Okay, that's better. I rolled a 23.
Nice.
Okay. They all kind of look at each other and be like,
If you can save enough for all 4 of us, please do. Bring it back. We're looking forward to it.
Do you have any flasks we can use to fill them up?
We've got
We've
stuff.
got
Okay,
Relax. Relax, Tiberius.
you get to the front door. It is a large double oak door, about maybe 10 feet tall, 4 feet wide. Currently closed. There is no handle on the door.
No handle.
No.
Fireball. Fireball.
Knock on it. Easily enough, you see next to the door there is a small chain that just protrudes from the stone wall and has a small bulbous ball at the end.
Ding ding.
You can pull it. Not a ding, but a large.
Nice.
It is a heavier chain than you expected. As you pull on it, you feel like some sort of large hammer-like object is slamming into a brass-type material as it echoes and resounds in the building, definitely announcing your presence.
Percy, can I try?
If you must.
It echoes into the house.
I just wanted to do that one.
I love it. I love it.
No.
Should we
I love
ding
it.
dong ditch?
No.
Scanlan, perhaps a little ditty on the strings to ease our introduction.
I'll
Gonna
start
sing?
singing
Nice.
a little jaunty
Nice.
welcoming song. Hello, hello, we're here to pay you calling. Hello, hello. I don't know what rhymes with calling.
Bawling at the very least.
Long gray hair, it's slicked back and pulled into a ponytail. Very small, trimmed beard, very proper. Steps out in long black robes.
Can I help you?
Percy.
Yes, Percival Frederick Stein von Musa Kowalski de Rolla III.
Full name, nice.
You can call me Percy. You can simply call me Percy, thank you. We're here to discuss some business with Lord Greyspine, and we have, of course, brought gifts and our charming company.
As well as our dwarven compatriot to introduce.
Yes, who? I'm quite drunk.
Oh no.
Which lord are you looking for?
Actually, no stock.
Is he the nice one? I would like the nice one.
Nostock, I'm afraid, is currently working at the quarry.
Oh, of
He's
course he
looking
is.
for.
If Graden is here, is that his name? Graden?
You can still goes. Graden is not taking visitors.
Of course not.
That's a shame we brought this this half barrel of ale right
And
here.
some very, very attractive mining contracts. But if there's no one here to talk about them, then...
You see, goes. He's talking mining contracts. You want to go ahead and head to the quarry and talk to Lord Pippity, looking up again at my notes. You don't want to talk to Nostock Greyspine. He's the one who runs the quarry.
Oh,
Margaret, of course you're the servant. You are filled with poise and sophistication, and of course, above all, protocol. I would not wish you to break protocol.
I like how he just gave him a compliment. Tiberius kind of insulted him. I think was he the smart one? So he's smoothing things over.
I'm going to turn invisible.
As he's looking over there.
Sneak past.
You are. Vanish. All right.
And I'm
Right?
sneaking into
Nice! Nice!
I
forgot about it. Nice.
All right. So
we are off the reservation.
I believe it is all of our business.
Well, good day. And he steps back into the doorway and closes the large oak door. In the foyer, there's a large stairway that leads up
House
into a
great
portion of the
spot.
house, and two doors on each side that lead to rooms you no longer can see.
I use the earring and whisper.
What are you doing, Stan?
Not so loud.
What are you doing?
Somebody's gonna hear it. He's still invisible.
Give me 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That's okay. Let's all step away from
Right.
I mean, of course we can step away from.
does he need ask if he needs assistance or diversion?
He's not the only one that can use it, right? I think Laura used it before.
Divergent?
Camerisha asked
Do we all have them?
Yes.
Fucking foreigners.
I follow him where he's going.
Okay.
My nervousness, I let out a little bit of a fart.
Oh, bottleneck, bottleneck, bottleneck.
Why are you making it harder?
And by the way, I just
That plus 14 plus I'm
I just noticed that all the characters have their actual or all the voice actors and players have their actual character picture, animated picture up. Obviously, it's a little different from the animation, but what is Matt's? Is that one of the characters from the campaign, or is that just specific for him, since he's just like an NPC?
Scanlan, look for paperwork of some kinds. And by the way, all of you should be hearing me right now. You all have the...
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
No,
You
no,
only get
no.
a few
You only
numbers.
made like 5 or something.
All right.
So you can only afford 5.
That's right.
So who doesn't have it? Probably Grog, because he can't comprehend anything.
And as you look about the household, you also
Maybe
come across a
Marisha,
couple
I don't
of
know.
bed chambers that are locked. It's a pretty hefty lock.
try.
Okay. You make your way up the stairway, and you can see there's a long hallway that leads to essentially a throne room.
I might as well try one of the doors that's locked and see if I can pick it.
Yeah, we
I'm
need
not good at that,
Vex.
so I'll try.
Or
Okay,
Vex.
Do you have, or have you on your person any sort of thieves' tools?
I have a forgery kit, a poisoner's kit.
Yes. Forge some thieves' tools real quick.
Climbing gear.
Forgery, that might come into play pretty soon.
Whip.
Man, I have one of the earrings, and I say, Scanlan, what exactly is the purpose for this little escapade? And will it be ending shortly?
Trust me, no idea what I'm doing.
So do you wish to pick one of the doors?
Do it.
Do it.
Nice.
Try it,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and then
try
run
one.
away.
Okay,
A
you
disadvantage.
have disadvantage on this.
Of course I do.
So
I
roll
love how we're
twice.
just watching.
Lowest rolls.
Mourn your death.
We'll consider this
Two high ones.
just a straight dexterity check.
11 plus.
Oh, nice.
0.
Nice.
You futz with the door for a good minute, trying to bend a piece of wire you had, thinking to forge some tumblers, and eventually get to a point where you're at tink. Ooh!
Hey, bro. Nice.
I become uninvisible and I cast Dimension Door.
All right. You blink through this small, kind of purplish,
Nice.
arcane doorway. It brings you directly outside. You guys are waiting. It's gonna just pops into view.
Okay.
Holy
So
God.
they didn't get anything
It
done.
was crazy in there. People were flying everywhere.
Orgies all over the place.
It was not me.
Really, Scanlan?
They're building a throne room. There was some locked doors. Man, I wish I could have been there. It was exciting, but ultimately pointless. So let's go down to the mine.
Okay, that's the end of this first portion of the reaction. First 2 hours we covered. There's 1 more hour left of this episode. I'm going to watch the whole thing through myself. And if there's any more to include, I'll include it in here. It might be a little bit longer. We'll see. But if not, the next reaction will cover episode 2 of the campaign. Like I said, this is going to be mostly highlights. So we're not waiting too long to get these reactions out to you. And then maybe if you guys are looking for uncuts, I can upload that too. Just me reacting, and you guys can watch along with the campaign video from Geek and Sundry. That way they get the views too as well. So this was great. this was fun. From the beginning, there literally there was a little bit in the middle too, but literally from the beginning there was like 30 seconds to a minute of bad audio, and it got fixed rather quickly, so that wasn't an issue for me. Tiberius, I get it a little bit. I'm already starting to see a little bit, because even if I didn't know anything going into the issues with him, I still think I would have picked up on it a little bit, even though I'm still new to the game and I don't know exactly what all he's doing is common or typical of D&D players. I'm sure there's some troublemakers. You guys have told me that as well. But there was some moments where he just kind of seemed disinterested, didn't know or wasn't paying close enough attention to know what was going on, and he's just kind of doing his own thing. I find that's probably the main issue that they had with him. I don't know if it was a matter of the players actually getting fed up with it as we get deeper into the campaign, or if it was people in the comment section kind of promoting him being moved from the group. I don't know, but nonetheless, I get it. He wasn't terrible in this first episode. I didn't get pissed at him or anything. He had moments that were actually kind of funny, but I get him snacking the whole episode and doing some stupid things, making bad moves that didn't necessarily benefit the group. I can see how that could upset people. So there's that. These damn comment cards that Taliesin was talking about, I want them at some point, even though Grog can't write. I want to hear somebody read from them or write them out and actually get those. We had a small little sample of a song from Scanlan when they opened up the door or rang the doorbell. Liam, he's funny. He didn't have too many moments in this one, but I enjoy him. He seems like the most laid back, chill of the group. And Travis was just Travis. Grog, hype man for everybody else. He's just having a good time. I love when he breaks out into his character's voice. I wonder if we're gonna get a moment where he actually gets to fight Bolgus. I'm gonna call him Ballsack, to be honest. I kind of like that, and I remember it easily. Vex and Vax, their combo, I enjoy them. It was funny how, I won't say funny, but it was kind of surprising how right off the bat, getting into this episode, some things that they were doing, like their mannerisms going into their characters, it was, I could easily imagine their like animated character on premise or Amazon Prime doing the same thing. So that was fun. It's fun to have like a little bit of, even though what I've seen is a little bit later in the campaign, it's fun to have some prior knowledge of what their characters are like and be able to kind of relate it back to the show. So that's fun for me. It makes it more relatable, and I'm looking forward to get into more of the moments. I haven't heard, going back to him calling him Ballsack, I haven't heard that inside joke, so I'm looking for it. I heard Tiberius say good day, so I thought that was gonna be the introduction to Bidet, but that wasn't the case. So nonetheless, love this episode. Marisha had a few moments. She was fun, bubbly as usual. And this is my first. Who is this on the panel seeing for my first time? So this is Laura, Liam, Tiberius, Taliesin. So everybody except for Travis, Marisha, and Sam, and Matt. I enjoyed him too. You guys said he's got an extremely different style from Brennan. Maybe I really didn't notice it. I mean, I noticed it, but it's nothing that detracts me or I feel like he's lesser than, if that makes sense. He's great on his own right. He's got good energy. He's great at voice acting, of course, like they all are. They all kill it. I guess the only thing would be maybe I don't know, maybe a little less energy, but even that, I feel like it's the only reason he's less energy in this one is because this is a little bit slower paced. Like you guys said, and I expected going into this, the campaign's a lot longer, so it's going to be a lot pace, but even at the same time, I felt like we still got a good amount that happened in just his first 2 hours. We had nothing that like pivotal of the plot line or anything like that, but things that kept me entertained, and I enjoyed seeing, like the bar fight with Ballsack in the fog, turning Trinket. We got in this turning him into a rat or a mouse. We had shenanigans with Scanlan going invisible, sneaking into the house. Also getting into it with the dwarves, getting manhandled. Grog got manhandled a little bit. Taliesin was probably had the least role to play. At least in this portion of the episode. Maybe he'll get a little bit more in this final hour. But we all know Percy from the animation. He's the more maybe he was the most laid back. I guess him and Vax are similar in that aspect. But yeah, this was fun. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to the next portion. Like I said, if anything significant that I react to happens in this final hour, maybe I'll include it in this one. If not, I'll include it in the next reaction next week. So I'm going to do highlights so I can get these out to you guys quicker. And like I said, I'm going to be outsourcing some of these edits. So if any of you guys have experience in doing that and would like to help with that, let me know and we'll get into it. So I'm trying to fly through these campaigns as seamless, smoothest, and easy as possible and still be able to enjoy them. Like I said, you guys are going to be my tour guide. So if there's anything you'd like me to skip, I don't want to skip anything. But if there's anything that you feel is drawn out or I would get away with skipping, just let me know. Because I'm not even sure how many episodes this is, and I think this one's 3 hours, but I think they go up a little bit, about 5 hours on par with each one. So I didn't understand that. Google, shut your ass up. Nonetheless, she's trying to cut me off. That's the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one next week. Bidet, or I shouldn't say bidet. I should say love yourself, continue to love one another. This was an amazing introduction back into Vox Machina, circling back around the wagon. I enjoyed it. Let's continue the journey. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.